guys, today we're making delicious eggplant fried with batter. So simple, just 3 ingredients, mix 2 in the water. Tastes amazing. Let's see how that comes out. So first we're going to start off by sifting 2 cups of all-purpose flour. It's better to sift it because you get a nice smoother batter. And as you can see, all these lumps, we just can break them down as well. Now instead of using flour, if you do have chili bite mix, this is actually pretty good when you're using it in brinjal, eggplant. So let's just add the second cup, which I think this will be enough because remember, it's just going to be the batter. And while I've got the stuff here, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of paprika or chili powder or masala, depends what you prefer to use. It's going to give it some heat and it's going to give it a nice color. Finally, some salt to taste. That's just half a teaspoon. Might be a bit too much, but yeah, that's okay. Let's just mix that in. So the only thing we're going to be using here is water. And so we get a nice liquid batter. You can see that color looks nice with the paprika. And let's go ahead and add in some water. Obviously, if we get it too weak, we can add a bit more of the flour. I like that color is looking good. But as you can see, it's a bit thick at the moment. Got my magic whisk over here, which works wonders. And let's add in more water. We want it more weak. Just remember, no eggs or anything else, it's just those 4 ingredients. Okay, looks like I made it a bit too weak, so I'll just add a little bit more flour in it. Okay, I'm not going to measure this, but I'll just feel the thickness. Yeah, now that looks perfect. Not too runny, but just runny enough. Now let's set that aside. So these are the eggplants I'm going to be using. Eggplant or brinjal. I just got them out of the fridge. They're actually from my garden. I just put them in the fridge last night. So I won't be using all of them because that's way too much. Let me get these out the way. I'll just be using 2 of the biggest ones. We're just going to cut them into thin slices, dip them into the batter and fry it for a few seconds. So let's just get slicing. Okay, so I'm just going to cut the tip off, which we're not going to use, and then thin slices, just so it cooks easily into that oil. Doesn't matter if it's unevenly sliced, that's the best about it. Some will taste crispy, some will taste nice and thick. It actually tastes a bit like meat. Can you believe these slices came off 2 brinjals or eggplant? It depends whatever you call them. So we've got our sliced brinjal on this side, and then we've got our batter, then our oil which is getting ready, and our colander for when it's done. Now to test the oil, I'm just going to try it out without any batter just to see if it fries. That seems like it's good enough. So we can just go ahead and add it into the batter. Let's try out the first one. We don't want it too hot, otherwise it will burn. While the first one is still frying, we can just go ahead and throw in a few in the batter. Just make sure you split them up, otherwise they're going to stick together, just like that. Alright, and just like that, the first one is ready. Let's just get that out. It should be nice and crispy. We'll taste that later on. Now we can just go ahead and add in the rest. Just make sure you drip it out nicely, otherwise all that batter is going to lay in the oil. Into the oil. Oil not too hot because we also want it to cook. And as many as you can fit, but let's not overload it, otherwise they're going to stick together. But let's try out 5 in the first round, or second round. Yeah, that looks nice and crispy on the one side, and we'll just turn them around again. Okay, once it's nice and crispy, we can just remove it. This looks nice and crispy. Okay, and we're finally done frying these eggplants, or brinjal as some call it. Now it's time for the taste test. If we look at that, if we fry it enough, it gets nice and crispy. This one's still super hot. Crunchy and delicious. And if you made it to the end, don't forget, hit the like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And let me know if you do try it out. And I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.